How big would you dream if you knew you couldn't fail? The fear of failure is what holds most people back from really going for what they really want to do in their life. If you remove the fear of failure, what do you have left? Nothing to be afraid of. You have nothing to lose. If you're doing everything you can and you're trying as hard as you can and you do fail, what do you get from failure? Nothing. All you do is you learn from that. Each failure is going to help you exponentially grow and learn. If you're failing, you're doing something right. There's no direct to success. Failure is inevitable on any path. But once you remove the fear of failure, once you start seeing failure in a negative connotation, once you start seeing failure in a positive connotation and get rid of the negative connotation, you realize that there's nothing you can't do. And once you do realize that, just think to yourself, how far would you go? What would you aspire to do? What would you aspire to be? If you can imagine it up here, and if you can say it out loud, you can do it. As Conor McGregor says, the law of attraction is one of the most powerful things any human can have, or any human can follow. Vision is something that you start off with. And once you understand that failure is not something that holds you back, but something that helps you build, you realize that success is going to be inevitable. There's no success without failure. There's no day without dark. And at the end of the day, when you think past income status and you think to the largest of your potential dreams and you understand that failure is not something that holds you back, that's when you realize that there's nothing holding you back from achieving the highest of dreams that you dream about. As Cristiano Ronaldo said, dreams are not what you see while you sleep. Dreams are what do not let you sleep. Dreams are those which they take up your mind. You can't think of anything else. They feel so distant, but they feel inevitable at the same time. The only thing that's left to do is to take action. Failure is not something that will hold you back. I'll say this a million times if I have to. Failure is something that will only push you and allow you to build upon itself until you do inevitably reach success. When you do start dreaming bigger and you start trying to fight the negative connotation of failure that is stuck in your head, your mindset begins to shift from what could go wrong to what could go right. What if? Something that the fear of failure ultimately leads to in your life is regret. One of my biggest fears in life is being on my deathbed and thinking to myself, what if I just took action? What if I went for what I really wanted to do? What if I shot for as high as I could? A famous quote that doesn't really make sense, but you get the idea. If you shoot for the moon, you'll land within the stars. And I guess you can argue that the stars are farther away than the moon. But if you shoot for something that you can only dream of, you're not going to land far from it. And if you do truly try your hardest, you will get what you want, ultimately. And if you knew you couldn't fail, and by failure I mean the negative connotation of failure that's in your head, which is the opposite of success, if you knew you couldn't fail, how far would you go? People will not understand your dreams. People are going to say that you are delusional, which is a good thing. Being delusional means that you're not afraid of failure. You look forward to failure and you understand that failure is necessary in order to achieve what you want to achieve. Let your creativity take over. Forget what others are doing. Forget what the norms are. Just let your creativity take over. Don't look back. Just go. Your dreams should never have a limit. There should be no limit to your imagination and your dreams. Just go for it. Doesn't matter how crazy it sounds. At the end of the day, if you try your hardest and you look forward to failure because you know that failure is a building block which will get you to success, you're going to achieve everything that you want to do in life. You're going to achieve more than what you want to do. You're going to be able to achieve those dreams that keep you up at night. All you have to do is take action and don't be afraid of failure. Look forward to it. It's something that will give you wisdom, something that will teach you, not something that will hold you back. Just go, just get started. Thanks for watching.